Okay, hey y'all. It's me reporting live from my dorm right now. It is our first Saturday of the semester, so I don't really have any real work to do. So, one of my subscribers asked me to do a college and high school difference type video. I did this before. I did this a long time ago, but I just never really recorded it. And I was going to put it on my blog, but my blog isn't super known right now, so I feel like this would reach a lot more people if I put it up on YouTube. So here we go. The first difference is keeping healthy. There's no one here telling you to eat right at all, and you're not going to eat right. But I would advise you to, when you go to the caf, which is where you eat, the cafeteria, the caf, when you go, try and put some vegetables on your plate. I'm fairly sure that your school was going to have some healthier alternatives. They actually have like a vegetarian area at our school, so try and get a salad every time you eat, or maybe a vegetable here and there. For the way at my school, they have like the regular caf lunch, which isn't like a high school lunch. It's like a real meal. It tastes like real food instead of like high school shitty food. But sometimes it's not good. You may not like what they have that day or whatever. I, for instance, barely go to the caf, but that's just me. They have other restaurants. My school has Chick-fil-A. We have Starbucks. We have Wingstop, Tropical Smoothie, and like a pizza place. And you're gonna get tired of those places. Sure, it's interesting and fun now. You have access to this place and you have enough money on your little card to buy it on your meal plan, but it's going to get boring after the first semester. So try and utilize the caf. Stay hydrated. It is important to drink at least give me at least 2 or 3 bottles of water a day. For me, last spring break, I got dehydrated and had to go to the hospital because I wasn't drinking enough water. I barely was drinking water any day or week, so it was really bad. You're gonna miss your home meals. I didn't realize how good my mom's cooking truly was and how much I missed it until I got to college. Because like Chick-fil-A is the same everywhere. You're gonna get a chicken sandwich and some fries or whatever. But the caf actually, wow. But the caf is actually gonna have like a meatloaf there or a lasagna there, where you're not gonna get a lasagna at Chick-fil-A or the pizza place. So the caf is gonna be like where all the real food is. So, and the way it works, it basically you get a meal plan. You can go on your school's website and sign up for the meal plan, and they should tell you this at orientation, but I guess I'll give you the lowdown. And you can pick out the meal plan, and it's either like I have the unlimited. You can go to the caf and eat anytime, as many days as you want, any day. And then I have like $500 extra to spend at Chick-fil-A and stuff like that throughout the semester. If you watch one of my Vlogmases, I did not use all of my flex bucks, which is what the $500 was. And I had to like literally spend it up by the end of the semester, so I was just buying people shit. So make sure you use your flex bucks, or whatever they call them at your school. Second, transportation. I don't know if you have a car at home, but at my college, as a freshman, you can't have a car, or you're not allowed to have a car. A lot of people I knew had upperclassmen buy them a little decal, and they would pay for it, and it would be under the upperclassman's name, and they could drive their car around campus. I didn't do that personally, but to each his own. But a lot of my friends in other schools had cars, so maybe it's just my college. But I go to Florida A&M University, and you can't do that, so just a heads up. So for those people that don't have cars, or for me, my parents wanted to see grades before I could bring my car, which is why I don't have one yet, learn the bus system. They should have a bus system for you that you can use as a college student, or you can find an upperclassman friend you can hit up sometimes and ask them to take you to Walmart, because you're gonna need things. You're gonna realize how bad you really needed a Band-Aid, or how much you need like hair ties or lotion or things like that, or groceries, Hot Pockets, things like that. And you can't buy them in the bookstore, because the bookstore is going to charge you $5 for some hair ties when it's really like $2 something at Walmart. So you're gonna grow tired of going to the bookstore for things, small menial things, when you can make a grocery list and go to Walmart for cheaper. So I would advise you to learn the bus system. For me, I still don't really know the bus system because I have family in town and I can just hit them up whenever and get a ride. Or I just had upperclassmen friends that would just give me a ride and I just never cared to go on the bus. But it does get annoying sometimes when you really want to go somewhere. So I'm gonna learn. But for me, like at the beginning of the year, me and my friend decided to get on the bus and just spend a day trying to learn what to do, where to go, all that stuff. You can also ask the bus driver, where is this bus going? How is this going to take me to the mall? Blah, blah, blah. Organization. College is different. There's no, teachers don't give a damn. They are not going to call your parents. They're not going to email you reminding you about things. They're just going to be like, today we're taking the quiz, or today, you know, passing your papers. And if you don't have it, you don't have it. So no one's hounding you to do your assignments. Your parents are going to call you and make sure that you have your paper written. No one's going to do that for you. So you have to rely on yourself to be organized. For me, I have planners. I have more than one planner. I have a school planner and it has like what I can write in and all that stuff, and it has a calendar. And then I have my everything else planner, which is where I keep all my notes for like video ideas and things like that. I got this from Target like over the Christmas break. And then I have a to-do list planner, or just a notebook, and it has like all the things that I need to do. Obviously you can see I have a lot of shit to do, but I like to-do lists because it's easier to just like cross it off. You feel a sense of satisfaction when you cross off something. And also I tried doing this on my phone, keeping a to-do list on my phone, but I don't know if it's just me, but I'm easily distracted. So if I went on my phone to see what I had to do for a to-do list or to check something off, I would end up on Twitter or Instagram or Tumblr or whatever. So definitely get, for me, if you're like that, get a written little itty bitty notebook fit in my purse that you can like cross off things real quick, because that's how I stay sane. But yes, definitely get a planner and definitely live by it. Don't just buy it like you did in high school and never use the shit, and you know, like you're going to need it. You're going to know what is due, when it's due, and all that stuff. Also, I have a dry erase calendar over there. I don't feel like moving it, but yeah, it's I can fill in the days and I can write when things are due and all of that stuff, and that helps me see it. Like it's right across from my bed, so when I wake up I can look over and see my government paper is due on the 2nd or whatever. So that's another thing with organization. Also get a study schedule. For study schedules, is basically, okay, you have your schedule for your classes, and then you also add in when is the best time for you to study for each class, and you put it into a schedule, like a spreadsheet, and you can go by that schedule, and you can factor in times to chill, times to hang out with friends, times going out times, and times to study, as well as your classroom schedule, and that helps a lot too. So yeah, packing. Know where you're going. Study the climate. I'm from here, so it wasn't hard to pack. I know that it is very bipolar here. It could be hot one day, freezing the next day, freezing and rainy the next day, hot and rainy the next day. It could be anything. It's not high school and you're gonna have to walk far to go to your classes. I have a lot of classes on the opposite side of campus. So wearing those cute little shoes that are kind of uncomfortable, use that for days that you're not gonna be walking a lot. Definitely get you some comfortable, cute shoes, like sneakers or something, because you're gonna be walking a lot, especially as a freshman. Also, why would you waste gas if your campus isn't that big to drive from one side of the campus to the other side of the campus? I don't know. I would just personally walk. So definitely get some comfortable shoes. There's no dress code here. Granted, okay, like for my friends who go to USA, they say that there's a lot of girls that wear like bathing suits to class because they have like a beach there, and so a lot of people like do that. I never personally see anybody wear a bathing suit here because there's no beach. But you can basically wear whatever you want to wear here. There's nobody running around with rulers making sure that your skirt isn't small or whatever. And you can't, I mean, a lot of freshmen go crazy once that happens, because you can't, they're like they've been in high school where it was strict, and now they can do that. Just be aware that there's no dress code, but also don't get too crazy because it's not that serious. I will say in college I did express myself better with clothing here because no one was telling me how I should look. Also, a lot of people dress nice here, and that's another thing. Don't change who you are to fit how people dress, because at FAMU a lot of people dress very nicely. A lot of people thought this was a fashion school. It's not. So there's heavy fashion influences here. Whereas at FSU, which is down the street, people don't dress that way. They wear leggings and a t-shirt and Uggs and they're gone, and it's not that big of a deal. So if I were somebody that dressed really nice and tried every day and looked cute every single day, and I go to somewhere like FSU where a lot of people don't try that hard, I'm not going to change who I am just to fit. Or if I came to FAMU and a lot of people dressed highly and, you know, really put a lot of expression and that into their clothes, and I'm just a jeans and a t-shirt girl, don't change who you are. I would say evolve, but don't say, well, everyone's dressing this way, so I have to dress this way.